MIT professor Joseph Weizenbaum carries on a dialogue with a computer through a typewriter. A computer can play many roles depending upon how it's programmed.
I have told the computer that it's to understand what I'm saying, say in the context of being a doctor. If I then tell the computer, for example, my head hurts, I expect the computer to respond to that as a doctor might. And the computer responds by saying, tell me more about your pains in general, which is a quite reasonable response for a doctor to give. Well, suppose I say, my toe hurts too. It says, you see some psychological reason why your toe should pain you, and this tells us something about the kind of a doctor we may be talking to. That is, the context that we've specified for the computer to be in. Well, suppose I say, no, I don't. It says, don't you really? So apparently it's suggesting that perhaps I do in fact see some reason why these two phenomena should be connected, and so on. Now, suppose now I ask the computer, now in this context, some question, or say some simple arithmetic question. For example, how much is 2 and 2? Now, that's not a reasonable thing to ask a doctor when you're visiting him in his office, and the doctor, or the computer in this context, now comes back and says, why do you ask? Suppose I say, because I want to know. And the response is that the real reason? Well, I think in general we see here that in a certain sense the computer insists on remaining in this particular context and in effect in understanding what we say to it in that context. And the computer has been instructed to be polite so that, for example, if I say to it, thank you, then this is a clue to it that I'm finished with it, and it comes back with, you're quite welcome, come again.